Today we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna test out my knee skill level and your guys' knee skill level. It's an episode called What's Your Skill Level for Knees? We're gonna go through the basic ones, which are the most practical, and then work into some flying knees, which are fancy, but also practical, and then get crazy fancy at the end with things that you wouldn't really utilize, but are cool to be able to throw. Let's roll the intro and dive into this challenge. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me that you are sending me messages, letting me know that this channel is helping you improve your skills. It touches my heart. I want to let you guys know that the only reason this is being possible, that I'm able to put out so many videos, one per day, for pretty much the whole last, year and a half, is because of the sponsor of these episodes, Bioptimizers. Number one, their supplements, things like magnesium, are helping me recover, helping me get better sleep, which allows me to wake up and put energy into these episodes. And most importantly, they helped me in my last fight get the win because I was feeling so fresh. But Bioptimizers is also financially supporting the channel, and they're making sure that I have the income I need to produce these videos. If you guys value them, what you can do to support me, support the channel, and support your own body is go over and buy some of this magnesium product. I can't speak about it highly enough. You can go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/Gabriel, use the promo code Gabriel10, and this will just help you be more fit, more healthy, and of course, help the channel continue to thrive. So let's move into these knees and see what your skill level is. We will start with level number one. Level number one is going to be a knee off your back leg directed at the torso. What we need to make sure we do here though is not just, oh, okay, I did my knee. We need to look for a couple key points. Number one, as I throw, my head is protected. Number two, I thrust my hip forward to maximize power. And number three, I disconnect my heel and elevate to again increase the range of my knee. And then I can slam it in and have no issues with creating high power. Unless you are brand new, you should have this down very well already. Level number two is going to be the same knee directed at the same area, except instead of throwing off the back leg, we're going to throw off the front. That means that we don't want to do something weird like jump and switch our stance and now throw. We also don't want to shuffle step and try and knee. We want to utilize the same skip that we would use off a round kick, and the foot placement is just going to be so important. If I'm out of range, which I'm probably going to be, I want to move into range so that now when I throw my knee, I'm not missing. So this is the next stage. From here, the hands are up, I skip, I land my knee, keeping in mind, I elevate my foot, I poke my hip forward, and I make sure that my head is protected. Full speed. Level number three, we're going to be taking either of those knees, but we're going to turn the leg over slightly. A traditional knee has the foot below that kneecap with it tucked in. But now what we're going to do is we're going to extend it up sideways. You only see high-level Thai fighters utilize this, but it helps create more distance. And if you can aim further through, you're going to have more power. So before, maybe here I can't quite follow through, but now I pivot, I turn my foot and my heel up, and I can get that extra range. Hands up. This level 3 knee is something that you should try and add to your arsenal if you have not already. Level number 4 knee is going to be taking one of the legs, either one, from the floor, either with a skip or without, and coming up to head level. We want to be able to drive that knee up. Now, if you're in the gym or if you're an amateur fighter, you are not allowed to use this. Definitely not in sparring. Nobody wants to take a head knee. But if you're a professional fighter or somebody who just wants the highest skill level possible for striking, you want to use this on the bag, pads, and shadow boxing. To accomplish this knee, you just very simply need to be very flexible through this area in here, and you need to elevate as high as you can as you poke your knee up to head level. I like sometimes to grab and drive up, but if you don't need that and you can just let that knee sail up to head level, that is even better. The next knee for today is going to be a flying knee. down at body level. What we do on this one is we come completely out of range, and now we're gonna throw our back knee, but we're going to cover distance and just come straight in. If I throw full speed, full power, I might even be able to knock Bob over. That's how much force we can create in this knee. From back here, oh, not quite, because he's filled up with water, but very close, which means there's a lot of power in that technique. Remember, because you are flying straight in, you want to make sure that your head is protected as you do that. The next skill level challenge for the knee is to take the knee off a round kick or a front kick, it could be either, and then follow up. Come from here and skip midair. This is a trickier one, even though the last one was flying. It was only body level. This one is more practical because you distract your opponent with a shot. Maybe they go to catch, maybe they go to block, and then you surprise them with a follow-up shot down the middle. I suggest getting very good at this one because it works very well. Off the same leg is what we're focusing on. A round kick to the knee, or round kick, or I could do front kicks. A very practical way to utilize that knee, and definitely getting up that difficulty skill level. From here, for the next stage, let's move in to flying knees to the head from out of range. The reason this one is going to be tricky for me today is because going up to head level, there's nothing here to stop me. So I usually will like to do this midair, where I can just fly and land, or against something hard where I know I'm going to be able to stop. But I will do my best here. We need to make sure that we come from way far out of range. We jump in the air. The knee, the leg that's going to throw the knee, it leaves the ground first. And then the standing one will give a little pop to give me some extra movement forward. Come from here, throw maybe a couple punches, and then right up to head level. I feel like if I go full power, I'm just gonna fly over top this thing. Let's move on to the next skill level. And this one is somewhat similar, except instead of one foot leaving the ground and the other bouncing, both feet leave the ground at the same time and they both land at the same time. This one is done really well when you have somebody's head, you take control, you jump in the air, you pull them down a little bit, and you can just throw that right up into the nose or the forehead or even the jaw. Our next one is going to be a scissor knee. As we start getting higher and higher up this difficulty scale, we have to keep in mind that these techniques are not like, flying techniques with kicks, where they're very, very limited in their practicality. Something like a flying side kick, it's probably not going to work. But flying knees, as you guys have probably noticed, work all the time. So this scissor knee is very dangerous, especially because you're faking somebody out and then switching midair. So if somebody goes, oh, there's a knee coming, they make a tiny wrong move and it comes slightly to the other side, they can be caught off guard. I'll give this one a shot from out here. I throw this all the time in my fights. Again, a little harder when his face is just gonna collapse with the smallest touch. So I'm just gonna go more to chest level. This could be thrown body level, chest level, up to the head. They all work quite nicely. I fly up in the air and I just throw that straight out. Just wish I had a more solid target. The last one, which we're going to utilize today on this difficulty scale, a number 10 for sure. I think we're at number 10 by now. This is something that I saw Raymond Daniels throw. Practicality wise, you're never going to work it. I have never done this before. I tried it 5 times before I filmed this and I went, ugh, yeah, I'm not gonna ever do this. But it is a tornado, so I'd spin, a misspin into a scissor knee. Again, something that I am never gonna utilize, I'm never gonna train, but fun to throw perhaps, and definitely the most difficult on this difficulty scale. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll probably have some bloopers here, fall over, tumble, who knows. Catching the head is very difficult, especially when he just pops to the side and then I have to control myself, but we will give it a shot. Tornado knees. Just went down low on that one. Came into a crescent kick, which is stupid. Yeah, this one is hard. And without somebody holding for you, I go, I don't think I'm gonna land that. So In terms of what I was able to execute today, probably up to level 9 very proficiently. Level 10, that was ugly, but I'm not concerned because I'm never going to use it in a fight. Remember, if you enjoy the episodes that I'm putting out, you want to support the channel, head over to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/Gabriel. There will be a link in the description below, and you can use the promo code Gabriel10 to get 10% off. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give it a like. If you have not already, join the channel and get subscribed. As always, train hard. I will see you back here soon for another video.